Welcome back to the channel Coin Enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the world of Washington quarters, focusing on a particular gem, the top 4 most valuable Washington silver quarter dollars coins value in today's market. First, the 1991 Washington quarter with the D mint mark can fetch a surprising value in today's market, even in good condition. First, let's talk about the basics. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1932. Honoring the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1991, the quarter had undergone several changes, but it still featured the familiar image of Washington on the obverse and the eagle on the reverse. Now, what makes the 1991 quarter special is the small letter D found just below the wreath on the reverse side. This indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. Denver minted over 600 million of these quarters in 1991, making them relatively common. But as with all coins, condition and demand play a significant role in their value. When we talk about a coin's value, we have to consider its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. The 1991 Washington quarter we're focusing on today is in what's known as good condition. This is a lower grade, where the coin has seen some circulation and exhibits noticeable wear, but all major details are still visible. In a good condition, you'll notice that the finer details like Washington's hair, the eagle's feathers, and some lettering may be worn down. However, the coin is still recognizable and the date, as well as the mint mark, are clearly visible. So, what's this coin worth today? The value of a 1991 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in good condition can vary, but generally, you're looking at a value of around $20 to $50. Yes, that's right. Despite its age and the nostalgia it might bring, in good condition, this coin usually trades for around its face value. However, don't be discouraged just yet. If you find this coin in an uncirculated condition or even a higher grade like very fine or extremely fine, the value can jump significantly, sometimes reaching up to $70 or more. The key to higher value is condition and rarity. If your quarter has any unique features, like an error or a particularly high-grade strike, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Why is the 1991 D Washington quarter still of interest to collectors? Even if it's not incredibly rare or high in value for many, it's about completing a collection. Washington quarters are often collected by year and mint mark, and having a complete set can be quite satisfying. Additionally, there are some rare error coins from this year, like off-center strikes or double dies, that can increase a quarter's value dramatically. So, while the 1991 Washington quarter with the D mint mark in good condition might not make you rich, it's still a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, these quarters are a great way to dive into the world of coin collecting. Next up, the 1971 quarter with the D mint mark. This coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but in fine condition. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become a staple in American currency. The 1971 Washington quarter, particularly the one minted in Denver identified by the D mint mark, continues to be a favorite among collectors. But what makes this specific coin from 1971 so special? Let's take a closer look at the 1971 D Washington quarter. This coin is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, unlike its silver predecessors. The D mint mark below the eagle on the reverse side indicates it was minted in Denver, in fine condition, which means the coin shows some wear but retains most of its design details. This quarter can fetch more than just face value. But how much exactly? In today's market, the value of a 1971 D Washington quarter in fine condition is primarily influenced by demand among collectors. As of now, these coins typically range in value from around $100,000. However, it's important to note that prices can fluctuate based on market trends and the coin's specific condition. While that might not seem like a fortune, consider that you're looking at a quarter that's worth significantly more than its face value of $60,000. Plus, if you happen to find one in even better condition, say, extremely fine or uncirculated, its value could be much higher. So, what exactly determines the value of a 1971 D Washington quarter? There are a few key factors. First, the condition of the coin is crucial. Even slight differences in wear can affect its value. Coins with clear, sharp details, minimal scratches, and good luster are worth more. Next, the rarity plays a role. Although the 1971 D quarter isn't rare in general, finding one in pristine condition can be challenging, which drives up its value. Lastly, market demand is always a factor. If more collectors are interested in 1971 quarters due to trends or nostalgia, prices can rise. Keeping an eye on the market is key to understanding when to buy or sell. These platforms give you access to a large audience of collectors, allowing you to set your own price or start an auction. You might get a higher price than what a dealer would offer, especially if there's high demand. Listing fees, shipping, and the possibility of dealing with difficult buyers can be drawbacks. Additionally, it may take longer to sell compared to a local shop. If you're looking to add a 1971 D Washington quarter to your collection, here are a few tips. First, always inspect the coin's condition carefully before purchasing. If you're buying online, request detailed photos or even a video to ensure you know what you're getting. Second, consider having your coin graded by a professional service. If you believe it could be in exceptional condition, it might increase its value. Next up, the 1990 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, specifically in very fine condition. First, let's take a brief look at the history of the Washington quarter. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin quickly became a staple in American currency. The 1990 Washington quarter with a D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, which produced millions of these coins that year. However, not all of them are equal in value. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its worth, and very fine condition is where things get interesting. Before we get into the value, let's break down the specifics of the 1990 D quarter. This coin is composed of a copper-nickel blend, featuring a profile of George Washington on the obverse, or front side, and the American bald eagle on the reverse. The D mint mark is located just below the wreath on the reverse side. A coin in very fine condition means it has light wear on the high points of the design, but most of the details are still sharp and clear. You'll notice that Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers might show some flattening, but overall, the coin maintains a strong appearance. Now onto the part you've been waiting for, the market value of the 1990 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in very fine condition. As of today, these quarters can fetch anywhere from $40 on the market. While this might not seem like a fortune, it's a significant increase from its face value of just $25. The reason behind this value is due to a combination of factors, including the coin's age, its mint mark, and its condition. While the 1990 D quarter isn't considered rare, coins in very fine condition are becoming harder to find as more and more quarters from this era show signs of significant wear or damage. Collectors are always on the lookout for well-preserved examples, which drives up the value. Marketplaces explore online marketplaces like eBay or consult with local coin shops. Prices can vary, so it's worth shopping around. Condition maintenance: if you plan to keep the coin, make sure to store it properly. Use a coin holder or a soft cloth to prevent any further wear or damage, which could affect its value. So, there you have it. The 1990 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in very fine condition could be worth a few dollars, making it a nice little find in your pocket change or coin collection. While it's not a life-changing sum, every coin collector knows that the thrill is in the hunt and the discovery. Who knows, your next find could be even more valuable. Next up, the 1988 Washington quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition. You might be surprised by how much this seemingly common coin could be worth today. So, let's jump right in. First, let's talk about the Washington quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most recognized coins in the United States. The 1988 quarter, in particular, features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse side and an American eagle on the reverse side. The P mint mark on this coin indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. For those new to coin collecting, the mint mark is a small letter on the coin that tells you where the coin was produced. This P can be found on the front of the quarter, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. So, what makes a 1988 Washington quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition valuable? Well, several factors contribute to its value. First, the condition of the coin is critical. When we say extra fine condition, we're talking about a coin that shows minimal wear. You can still see most of the details clearly, like Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, though there may be slight flattening in the high points. Coins in better condition are always worth more, especially to collectors who are seeking to add pristine pieces to their collections. Next, the rarity of the coin plays a significant role. While 1988 quarters are relatively common in general, finding one in extra fine condition is not as easy as it sounds. Many coins from circulation show significant wear, so a well-preserved example can fetch a premium. Finally, demand is another critical factor. If there are many collectors looking to complete a set, particularly a set of Washington quarters from the 1980s, the value of the coin can increase. It's all about supply and demand. As of August 2024, the value of this coin can range significantly based on the factors we just discussed. In general, you might expect to see this coin selling for anywhere between $20 on the current market. While that might not seem like a fortune, remember that this is just a regular quarter worth only $25 at face value, so getting up to $20 for a single quarter is quite the return. There are always outliers. Some collectors are willing to pay a bit more, especially if they're looking for that last piece to complete a collection. In some cases, if the coin is exceptionally well preserved or has some unique characteristics, it could sell for even more. You never know when you might stumble across a valuable coin. Always check your change before spending it, especially if you notice a quarter that looks to be in particularly good shape. Small details can make a big difference in coin grading. Use a magnifying glass to inspect your coins closely. Look for sharp details and minimal wear to determine if your coin is truly in extra fine condition. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider getting it appraised by a professional numismatist. They can give you a more accurate value and might even help you sell it. If you have a valuable coin, make sure to store it properly. Keep it in a protective case to prevent further wear and tear. This can help maintain or even increase its value over time. So, there you have it, a deep dive into the value of the 1988 Washington quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition. Who knew that a simple quarter could be worth so much more than just $25? If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting content. See you in the next video.